Okay. Jesus Christ. The hair got caught. Welcome back to Calmsurble's Kabuki Theatre. Welcome again. Welcome back. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Okay. We got great stuff for you guys today. Special guest, Nxrvxus. I'm so happy she decided to join because, hey, I was getting this special mode for her ready, and I couldn't finish it because the other animation that I was doing was like, I wasn't able to finish that animation. So it's like, I was trying to juggle where should I try to make this other new game mode or should I just finish the animation? And I was like, I can't do both. So I'm gonna try to invite her again. I'm gonna try to invite you again so we can actually get like that one done, because that's a really good one. I think it's really good. Hey, what's up? So literally, you can just already get you in here really simply. I just gotta get all your Discord information, and then that'll be it. That's it. It's just a simple Discord call. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm actually able to see the chat. But thank you guys for coming through. Welcome. We got a lot of stuff. Trust me, we got a lot of stuff in here. Oh. What do I do it in for? Well, there's a lot. It's like there's no really easy way to explain anything that's here. I literally can't explain anything normally because, as you can see, everything is pretty ridiculous. I have Nigel Thornberry right here just chilling, and I can't explain that in a normal way. I just thought it would be funny to have him in. You know what I mean? Just like, I said, oh, wouldn't it be funny to have Nigel Thornberry in here? And then, yeah, I just added him in here. So, as I can already see, you guys are already starting to type. And so, I'm going to get you guys in here real fast also. And then I'm also going to get hers in here. She's supposed to appear on the screen back over there. So, that's it. That's the whole shebang and boo. So, let me send a hootie hoo to Nxrvxus so we can get this going pretty much. Because I'm really happy you guys are here so I can share with you some of these games I've created. There's a lot of games. I'm just gonna run through them real fast. First of all, you got the hide and seek. That's the first idea I had. Then you got the chat race right here. Then there is the tower. What do I name that? The tower challenge. It's a tower that is just think of Angry Birds. Just think of Angry Birds. That's why I named the map. And then we have chat tunes, which is music. So you guys are gonna be playing music, literally. So there's no other way to explain it other than to show you. So like, there's a lot happening here. Not binary bell. Well, I don't know what to say about that. Okay. All right, great. Let's do this. Let's do the litigation. Oh, the litigation. Oh. All right. So first of all, let me contact. There. Okay, perfect. And then, okay, it's ringing.
Hello.
Oh snap, wait. Yes, Nxrvxus. Hold on. Okay, I reset it. Okay, the video's not coming through yet. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Sorry, yes.
Oh snap! There we go. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me get everything ready. Okay. Boom. Alright, that should be looking nice. I don't know if the stream is holding up though. Because right now it's looking kind of laggy.
It might be. My internet is kind of shit.
No, on my side. I'm saying I'm literally on my
Oh.
side. I'm like lagging out, and so I know the reason. It's when it wants to capture a little bit more, it starts to lag everything. And so I was wondering how much I can like, stress test this whole thing fully through, and now it seems to hit its limit, its actual physical limit. So like, that sucks. But hey, whatever. Right now I can like fix things and like actually make it look nice. At least I know how to like do the little switcheroo. Pretty much. Like that's basically that's basically what I got. So how you been doing? Like, it's been a couple times I've been in your stream. Your stream is so cool. Like, you're one of the coolest people on Twitch. It's like so nice to like kind of come inside your stream and then like just like chill out, and you do like a lot of chat games, and like you're always really like interacting. So I like your stream a lot. I really do. Like it's always a pleasure to like.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, hey, it's pretty nice. It really is. So like, I got like a couple of like things we could have done here, but the problem is that they're not ready yet. So
okay,
when I invite you back, just be like, it's gonna be crazy, but it's not gonna be too crazy. It's just like a game that's actually directly interactive with the chat, and that's how it is. I want it to be a little bit of a surprise, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
So can you hear me well? Am I not like coming? I know if I step away from the mic on your side, it's gonna sound like.
No, I can hear you fine.
Really? Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Then. All right, that's
no
fine.
Sweat.
Okay, nice. Like there's a lot of questions I want. I have a lot of questions. Like seriously, like pretty much it's like a lot of things with boy stuff, how to like ask a girl out, pretty much. Not like not like in a direct sense, but like the litigations with that is kind of like a no man's land for me. I'm confused. I don't know. I know what I'm doing, but I'm thinking about like why certain things are said, and it kind of confuses me. So like, it's nice to have a girl's perspective, so you can actually you understand what the hell I'm doing.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be like stupid. You know what I mean? I don't want to like completely embarrass myself.
That.
So like, before we get too into this, let me make sure like nothing else is like open that's like gonna bog down the system. So I have like New Vegas Pro open for some reason, and I don't know why I do. And that's like a bunch of CPU. Yeah. Yep. Watch. This sucks. Alright, this is the main problem, I think. This is the main problem. I can actually reopen this and like just do it over again, but I gotta test this out though. Hold on. Just for a second.
I just realized I should host you. I'm gonna do that.
Let's see. Really? Is there really no?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no difference there. There's no difference. Okay, that sucks. But no, I was talking about the CPU problem though, because
Right.
the problem is the main program collecting everything. Okay, so let's see what that did. All right, it did nothing. It did nothing. It did literally nothing. This is the only way I can do this. I apologize. I sincerely apologize because the only way I can actually get everything running like perfectly is to actually just like do everything live on stream. And I wish I had more chances to do this, honestly. So let me see.
That's alright.
There you go. Yeah, see. Yep, there we go. It is what it is. Yeah, now everything's better now. I'm just kind of like squished in here. I gotta like kind of duck, but that's fine. There. Okay. Let's go. Okay. So there. Okay, perfect. Everything should be working well.
It's me.
So like, okay, I have kind of like a lead-off question. It might be innocuous. It might be innocuous. I can't tell. But like, so, you know, a girl might like do like hair flips. Is that a sign? Is that a signal?
I mean, not in and of itself, but if they're sort of doing it, if it ties in with like a lot of other body language, it's probably, you know, a good thing. I've definitely caught myself like mid-conversation having a little ha ha ha
Yes,
head
that,
twirl.
right there. That's
But
what I'm
it's
talking
not
about.
something that I'm like conscious of. So I guess, yeah, that's
Okay,
something.
it's something, but it's okay. So in your head, what is going through your what? What is going through your like? What are you feeling? Is it that like okay? I'm gonna talk to
It's
this guy.
definitely not something I've ever like consciously done.
Oh.
Like the times that I've noticed I'm doing it, normally I'm just like mid-conversation with someone, and then I realize that I'm literally like, yeah.
So okay, so it is kind of like a flirtatious thing that just comes out naturally.
Yeah, I think so.
So do you think that's inherent with personality in women, or just like personalities in general, apart from women, just like depending on who it is in general?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's one of those things, it's like a person-to-person thing. Like, just because I do it doesn't necessarily mean that someone else might do it. And just because they're not doing it doesn't mean that they're not, like, vibing you or whatever, you know?
Okay, that gives me no information. Uh, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with that because it's
I guess
always
that
gonna be confusing.
at the core of it all is, like, women are just people individually. So, like, you got to get to know someone's mannerisms to understand what something they're doing means.
Okay, that's all. That's true. I can't really. I mean, that's what it comes down to anyway. With every human being, because I kind of like analyze a lot, and so when a girl is saying a lot of things, like when I'm okay, this is what I'll say. What you said with if it's combined with a bunch of things, and what's up, Jinpai Senpai? Thank you for this up. If they're like vibing with me, I can tell on the intonation first. But then they ask very specific things. Like when I'm driving Uber, I'm working, they ask me when I'm getting off. Within like the first few sentences. And then I'm like, so what do you want me to do? Do you want me to like kind of just give you my schedule? Do you want me to just drop everything and then kind of like just stop, or do you want me to say, oh, right now, or like, wait, am I supposed to just give you myself, my all, or just kind of hold back? And then the hair thing starts coming through, and I'm like, should I just kind of like, should I work, or should I just continue on with this person that I've never met before? too hard for me to decide.
I mean, in that context, if it's like one of the first things that they say to you, I would say, at least in my case, if I'm like making like chit chat with a driver, like the kind of go-to topics that I'd be like, oh, how's your shift going?
Right.
What time did you start? When are you
Yes.
finishing? So it could just be like a conversational thing.
It
The
could
other
be
thing is
okay.
it could be also that they're trying to like suss it out.
Okay.
So
You're
yeah, in
giving me
that
though.
situation I'd probably just be like, oh well, I was thinking about finishing up around this time, don't really know what my plans are afterwards, and then see if they try and, get in there.
Link up. That's what it. Okay, all right. Because I notice that every time a girl asks that, she always tips. Always.
Oh.
She always tips every time.
That might be something. That
Yeah,
might be
like,
something.
Okay, I think I kind of like missed something there and then just didn't pursue it for no reason. For no reason whatsoever, and then I kind of just, I kind of screwed myself. But then it's like, did I really? Because I'm saving my own chastity. I can't just give myself to just anyone. You know what I mean? Is that a good trait? Is that something that's no judgment?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
how you feel. I don't know how you feel about guys.
I mean, the thing is that's like that holds different value to different people. So some people might be really invested in someone who is like that, and some people might literally not care at all, and some people might see it as like a big deterrent. You know, me personally, I probably wouldn't care that much.
Information and no information. That's what I expected. That's what I was expecting. It's making it really hard to just decipher where I could just even go. Like, okay, so first of all, that's a very interesting topic that I kind of wanted to go into. But before that, I wanted to ask you a few questions about Queen Pokimane. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So, Queen Pokimane is the queen, yes or no?
Sure.
Sure. You say sure. Okay. I don't like that answer.
I don't have strong feelings about Pokimane, to be honest.
You know, okay, I did like I'm holding you to it. There's a volcano over there, right? And I can drop you in there if I want to. You know, so you gotta be careful. I don't have
a single thing against her.
I'm
just not.
You said sure though. I heard it. I heard that. I heard that.
I've literally never watched any of her streams.
You never watched any of her? Oh, that's possible.
I know I'm a bad streamer. I'm a bad streamer. I don't watch anything like.
I was gonna just. Okay. Okay. It ignited too soon. All right, I should always remember to just hold it up. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We can try take two. This is all good. This is your second chance.
Okay, ask me again.
No, it's all good. I got your first answer. We're all going through it. It's all going through one funnel here. You can't just skip out of it. Okay. So, all right. So, did you watch your stream today?
No.
No, you didn't. You didn't. Why not?
I had stuff to do today that I couldn't be on Twitch.
What stuff? What was it?
I had family stuff. I had to go and see my grandparents.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I gotta put you back down. Oh, hold on. I don't want to put you down that much. Okay. Oops. Activate something.
Sometimes you go choose between grandma and Pokimane, and grandma wins.
That's right. That's right. I just gotta. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I need to actually just. I'm so. Okay, let me just go this way. I can't control. I knew this would be a problem. I just like. Okay, I'm just gonna put you right here then. Okay. No, you're not. Okay, we're just. All right, whatever. It's fine. You have valid answers. You have very valid answers. Yes, it is a very. It's a fever dream. This is a very. Okay. This is as you can tell, a very surrealist world. There is a monkey man dancing in the background. You don't. Yeah. This is basically a crazy surrealist Kabuki Theatre world where. Oh snap! Okay. Where the chat can come in with us. So let me get you guys set up real fast. Because everybody was kind of like going in already. And one more time. I want to make sure. Because every time it does it, now I can't. I have to like be back here. I have to be like all the way back here to kind of be in. I have to like do this. Kind of duck down. Okay. Is this the only way I can do it? Yeah, it is. I have to duck down. No. Okay, we did log in. All right, it's fine. Everything in the level is very sensitive, and if I touch the wrong thing, then like I can activate a level. But I can't do it too soon. Here you go. Boom. There. All right. So now. Oh. You guys should be in. No! Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just do it again. I have to just make sure not to look that way. I apologize. I apologize. It's just like everything in that other direction that way. This way is like a level. So I can't. I have to just make sure. All right. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. All right, so you guys should be in now. It's literally active. The chat controls are pretty much your guideline right here. You can go forward. Let's see. There. All right, great. So yes, right. You can go in with that. So like, this is your point of view. And yes, you have a goofy bullet. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me make sure this is out of the way also. No! Ah! Oh man, I just activated. Okay, I'm sorry. I just activated another level. Okay, I have to make sure I'm not facing in that direction. I just have to make sure. Man, okay, here you go. Boom, 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 bop. And then you should be in. With no problems, I'm not going to look that direction. Right? Yes? No? Wait. And then. There. Okay, great, yeah. So you're connected. So we can do a lot of things. I think I made too many because there are so many freaking games now. I don't know why I made so many so fast, but there are 3 games. The chat race, there's a tower challenge, and there's chat tunes. There's also there's a target practice behind me. Then there is a hide and seek, and then this Pokemon whatever things, and I was gonna add in like an Indiana Jones thing where, and then like target practice. Have you ever, those like guys that kind of like are on the golf course and they're just pushing, no, not the golfing range. That's basically what I would be, and then chat could just like fire goofy bullets at me and see if they can hit me, basically. That's what I was like trying to make. But like I don't have a lot of time. So nervous. Cool. What does it mean where a girl says I'm tired? Is that a double-sided, or is that like?
In what context? Like when has someone said this to you? It might mean that she's tired.
It might, yeah, no, exactly. That's what I mean. But it doesn't. there's a reason why I'm asking the question, because at first you would think it would be just a normal like yeah, you're tired, great, yes, it's like, but it's not information that I need to know exactly, because again I hear a lot of these things when I'm driving Uber, and it's like I can't I can't like know I can't know what anyone's thinking, so I'm trying to like do my job, but then also not be like a douchebag and just ignore the person's existence. So like when they say these things, they do get angry. I have gotten 1 stars from ignoring a girl. Like a girl would hit on me like hard. Like there was a story. Okay, this woman worked at like Fox Network, and I didn't know that. How am I supposed to know? But she was just that's where she worked, and she had a lot of power, so she felt like she could just kind of like get whatever she wanted. So
Right.
as I was driving her, she was dropping a lot of hints, and then she leaned in some real obvious one, and then I kind of ignored it, and then she kind of like got super mad at me, and then said like, when I was your age, I wasn't so snarky, and I was like, oh crap, I just screwed up, didn't I? I'm gonna get a 1 star for that, and I did. I got it. I was like, oh, I can't believe it. It's just like, what do you want? It's just I can't give you everything. I'm trying to make money. It's not fair at all. It's just not. So like,
Yeah.
when I see like I'm tired now, I'm like really wary. I'm like, okay, is this which one is this? Is just the I'm tired? Because I don't talk to my passengers. I just kind of like let them in the car. I say hello, and I don't say anything. And then everything after that is them saying something, and I'm like, okay, I'm just good. Because I've had over like 100,000 past people, or I've had like there's a lot of people. So I'm like really like jaded. I'm like cordialness.
Yeah. You can only make so much small talk, yeah.
Yeah. So
well, I mean, straight off the bat, that person sounds like an asshole and an entitled asshole that expected you to just like. I mean, the other thing is, given the context of you being an Uber driver, you're like sort of put in a position where if you think that you're getting a sign and you go for it and you're not getting a sign, then that's like you're in a position of risk there.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All the time.
So
yeah.
Yeah, for someone to like respond that way with like this weird entitlement and be like pissed off that you weren't kind of like vibing it is yeah. That's not a you problem in that scenario. I think that's that person being a fuckwit in that scenario. But I mean,
but I'm tired,
if someone
what does that
like
mean?
if I got into an Uber and I was like, "Oh, I'm so tired." I would probably say that someone who said that is trying to like open up a conversation with you, and then you'd be like, "Oh, what did you get up to today? Was it a long day?" Something like that.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, all right. See, this is all right. Now, don't get too offended. But is it that are guys supposed to read your mind?
No one's supposed to read anyone's mind, and the failure of the fucking modern day world of dating is that people expect each other to read each other's fucking mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. The key to all of this is communication. Just talk to each other. Just say the things that people don't say, you know?
Yeah. Can you repeat that one more time, just in case I forget? Because I'm gonna forget. Is it? So, what did you get up to today? Okay, I remember it. Okay, yes.
Yeah, if someone's like, I'm like, especially in the context of being in like a ride share, like I'm not typically a person that's like real chatty unless I'm like absolutely fucking cooked out of my mind with a driver. So like if I say, okay, I'm imagining here I am, I get into an Uber, I've got a cute Uber driver. Like, yeah, if I was like, oh, I'm so tired, I would probably be like trying to start a conversation, right? And then like I would want to hear like, oh, did you have a long day? What did you get up to? And then you start like talking about that person's day and like what they're into, what they're like up to, that kind of thing, you know?
Interesting. So I am supposed to know what you're supposed to be, because this is from your perspective.
I wouldn't say this is like a know what to say kind of thing, but just like engage with what the person is saying to you.
Yeah,
you know?
right. It's basically context clues and kind of everything in between. Just kind of like understanding the situation as you would. You know, you don't want to like overstep. That's like the worst thing to do. Because
Yeah.
I have tried. Okay. This is me being super honest. I have tried to overstep just to see what would happen. To be like, how are you doing? And then ask like 2 or 3 more questions, and then just stop. And just to see what happens there. I do not even care if I'm cringy or not. Just to be like, oh, what happened there? And then blah blah blah. Like, and then I was like, I don't want to even do it, but I wanted to see what it was like to be that guy, you know? Like,
to be honest, I wouldn't even consider that overstepping. I would honestly just consider that you making a conversation with me.
well,
like to me overstepping would be like asking personal questions, being like,
yeah.
Like if you're in the context of like trying to like suss out if someone's vibing you or not, overstepping the mark would be like, do you have a boyfriend? Are you married? What do you like? What do you like? Do you like that kind of thing would be 100% overstepping. But like, what do you like? What have you been up to today? That's just chit chat. That's just normal conversation. I think that's totally fine.
I have never tried the. Do you have a boyfriend there?
I would, unless you are like 1000% sure that this person is actively trying to take you out after your day of driving. I would not try the do you have a boyfriend.
No, right. Yeah, that's not even like that's not even a good thing to do, because that's kind of mean to do in the situation, because you put them in like a crossed social stigma of where they have to be. It's that's kind of like a weird thing. A dab and another dab. Yeah, that's not really that's not. Yeah.
Should we both dab? Seeing as two were redeemed.
Yes.
There we go. One each.
So let's try out some of these games here, because I'm sure I don't even know where the chat is. Are they still here? Yeah, they're still here. They just kind of moved beside the ground here. Okay, so let's try out the chat tower. Okay, so no, wait, which one is loading? I don't know which one's loading here. Okay, great. And right, you're here with us still.
Oh.
So, yeah, you're still. So we can continue the conversation. So like essentially, let me just make sure chat's connected.
Me too, Moonfang. I agree. This is. I gotta take notes.
Okay. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves.
I'm loving it.
This is like this is a wild. This is wild. I know it's wild. I apologize for how wild it is. Honestly,
it's fun.
It's fun. Okay, great. I'm glad it's fun. So here's the tower. You guys are down there, right there. So the challenge is to knock down the tower with, and you guys are connected. So you guys have L of the goofy bullet. I needed an update. I knew there was something. There it is. Well, on the left side of the screen, there is like the goofy bullet. So, oh, you guys are already kind of going for it. Hey. You guys are kind of going fast. you're gonna knock me down, and you just let you know, hey, hey, so what are you guys so fast for? Oh, you're missing. Okay, I have to just make sure you guys are on the camera. But like, one thing that I kind of noticed, like, do you have like, Nxrvxus, do you have any trouble with like guys hitting on you? Is that like a thing that's like an everyday thing, or is it just like a here?
I wouldn't say it's an everyday thing, mostly because I don't leave the house every day. But trouble in like what sense?
Okay, so there is a thing I think is more often done, especially in Los Angeles, where we're gonna have to reset the level. Okay, wait, go up, yeah. We got to reset it. We just have to reset it. We got to reset it. Oh, there's Blue Brie, of course. Of course, Blue Brie's in here. Okay. Okay. I knew you will always, yeah. There's always, Blue Brie is a resident troll that we have here, so.
Right.
So, hold on. Here, then here, then here, and then there. Okay. Yes. Everybody. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. All right. Great. Okay. So like in California, Los Angeles, they're always kind of like just actively doing it, I think. And I think it might be like a street thing or like a store thing or like pretty much like just out and about, people feel confident enough to just kind of just come after people in a very aggressive manner, and I can't tell whether or not they're judging me based off of that.
It's interesting that you asked that, actually, because I was listening to a podcast recently, and the topic on that podcast was dating. And they were discussing sort of the difference between dating in Australia versus dating in America. And I think that my answer is going to be skewed by my experience. But in Australia, people tend to be very lazy with dating and like hitting on people and flirting and all of that. In that, like, instead of someone being like, I'd really like to take you out to dinner on a date, you're more likely to have someone message you and be like, hey, do you want to hang out?
Okay.
Like, there's very low effort in all of it. And I think that that's also reflected in like what it's like to actually like exist in the dating scene here. So it's definitely a very different experience. So no, what I've experienced is definitely not like that. But I would be more inclined to say that's literally just because of like a difference in cultures and societal norms and stuff versus Australia versus the States.
Interesting. So there is a cultural difference, literally.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a lot. Okay, yeah, that's a lot to take in, because it's intense, I think, in California. Because, or I would say Los Angeles as a, first, I guess, standpoint, and then branching out from that, you got your big cities like New York. I'm pretty sure it happens all the time in New York. People always talk about that. But then again, there is like just American type of culture where there is every culture, and then especially with Hispanics, they're kind of like really on it, and then especially with like African American guys, they're really on that sometimes. Bro dudes, kind of like, I guess, frat guys are always on that. I definitely got that type of vibe when I was in college. So like it's kind of like the accepted thing here, and I was just kind of wondering if like you were going through that, because like it seems like what they're already angry about when they're meeting a guy for the first time. Like, a lot of girls here are already angry at you. And that's what it kind of seems like. Yeah.
What
I'm
are they
serious.
angry about?
I don't
What
know.
Are they
I don't know. It's like I don't know what I did to you. It's just like I just exist, and then they're just like you specifically. I hate you, and then they'll say openly like I hate men, but not you. But I hate men. It's like oh man, that's kind of intense. Like just to hear randomly, it's scary. I think it's scary.
I mean, I guess the thing is, like, when you hear people say things like, I hate men, for the most part, that's like a general sort of, I don't literally hate all men, but it's more a comment on, like, societal, like, men, the patriarchy, the way that men experience spaces, the way that men treat women in public spaces. And I guess maybe that informs sort of what you mean when you say that women are like angry, because it's kind of like, you know, sometimes you want to just be able to go out in public, do whatever you're doing, and not be bothered by like someone hitting on you. Whereas like if you're, I would say the difference is like if someone hits on me in a grocery store, or like when I'm like busy doing something like life stuff, that's just annoying. Whereas if I'm like at a bar, or I'm like out in a public space, I'm doing something relaxed, sociable, that I'm sort of in a situation where I'm open to like socializing with people, meeting new people, then, you know, it's gonna be a different vibe, and I might be a bit more open to actually like having that conversation, having a chat with someone.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So is this? So I know this is definitely different from online. Do you receive like thirsty DMs? I know that's like a thing that always talk about. Do you receive that all the time, or is that just like
I mean,
normal?
It's funny, I was thinking about this the other day, and like there's sort of this whole like accepted norm of like people receiving like thirsty DMs and dick pics and like all sorts of stuff like that all the time. And I would say, I don't know if I have a particular, like it's just a me thing, but I don't really feel like I've experienced it anywhere near as much as I perceive other people experiencing that. I do get, you know, people that will like hop in the DMs after I post a selfie or something like that, just trying to like strike up a combo, obviously being like a little bit flirtatious. But I wouldn't really say that I experience it on the same scale that I feel like a lot of other women do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I never know what that was like because I am a man. So like I kind of think that DM game is kind of like a female centric thing. You know, a lot of women are always talking about, yeah, there's like dudes in my DMs, and it's like I don't receive these random DMs from just like, you know, just being on the internet as my, you know, as my, you know, my gender, as I'm like a guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just a guy. Like normally I would think women would get that type of attention from guys, or also from girls. I don't know. I don't know where people are, but like generally it's just kind of like, it is definitely like women are always getting like thirsty DMs. Oh yeah, you want to see the DM, and they'll talk about it. You want to see all the DMs that I just got, and it's kind of like all going down to like things like Tinder, and oh yeah, I can, girls I know can just actually scroll through any guy on Tinder in the area and just swipe right and then just get them. And then it's only because the guy is already swiped so many times, and it's just like, yeah, it's kind of like the social online media game is very female centric in a good way, but then also it goes, you know, it kind of goes sour when too many people get like in this mode where they feel like they can just say anything. And I feel like that's
Yeah.
probably the real issue here. Like we can't like tell people to stop doing that, but like it's like it's what is in the world. I think that's what people's desires kind of push them to do. They just get that
Yeah.
desperate to kind of just, I'm gonna show my penis to this woman, and it's just like, don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't
kind of
do
like
that.
a good general like rule is to never ever send anyone a picture of your genitalia unless they like explicitly ask you for it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a yukata. It is called a yukata. You check the drip. You know, it costs a lot of money for no reason. And he didn't even give me the one I asked for. He gave me this one. I was like, "Is there a red one?" He pointed away from the red one and he gave me this one. I was like, I don't know if I can actually argue with this guy because he was very intense about it. I was like, okay, all right, then thanks. I was not gonna be a chooser. I was just like, okay, thanks, man. I'm just gonna continue on with that. And just, yeah, cool. Oh boy. So like, is that like a normal? Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, I got that because I don't know. I just see a lot of I definitely see a lot of problems with like men and women interactions in the day to day. Like now it's like, you know, it's a natural thing that women, you know, kind of like diss guys. And not all guys are like this, but I can see why they say that also.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not gonna be the first. I'm not gonna be a guy to say like, oh, there's nothing wrong with guys in the world doing certain things because I drive Uber and I get too much of a vein of the reality of people. And I think I get too much of that because
yeah.
I hear a lot of terrible things from dudes. Just kind of be completely misandric, not misogynist, and then just kind of like saying, "Oh yeah, look at that." Just like yesterday, it was a guy like smoking a cigarette. He just flicked it, got in the car. I was driving. He rolled out the window. It was like 3 a.m. He yelled out the window at some random woman, and I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess that's what we're doing. I guess that's your thing. You just that's what you do." And then you just continue on. It was like a drive-by hit-on. It was like I don't know why he did that. He thought it was a good idea. So like, it's kind of like a weird like social era that we're in with like men and women. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think the other thing is that there's been such a shift in like in the modern sort of age of dating where we're all interacting online primarily before, especially now in the last like year or so, people are interacting more online than they are face to face. And it means that it's harder to sort of, you need to more consciously humanize the people that you're talking to and experiencing. And you need to like make a sort of, like it's very easy to think of someone differently behind a screen than it is to think of them person to person. Like there are all sorts of things that people would say to each other over Tinder, over social media, over whatever kind of digital media that they would never dream of saying to someone in real life.
Yeah, that's
And I
true.
think the disconnect there is, yeah, the fact that it's like an online interaction and it's easy to just think of this person in front of you as a person on a screen and an avatar and like a character of a real person as opposed to like a real actual human being with thoughts and feelings.
Okay. So what do you
Yeah.
think about Pokemon?
What in particular like about Pokemon?
Do you think do you think she's the funniest streamer on the platform?
I think she's cool, but like I said, I don't watch a lot of
Wait.
her
Do you think
streams.
she's cool? Do you think she's cool or do you think she's funny? Is it yes or no? Or is it
Yeah,
yes?
she's funny.
She's funny,
Yeah.
but do you think she's the funniest?
I don't know.
You don't know? Why don't you know?
Because I don't watch every streamer on this platform.
You don't?
So
Why
it's
not?
hard to say who the funniest one is. There are simply not enough hours in the day.
It's not
Also,
enough
I'm a
hours.
streamer on this platform. Saying.
I don't believe. Okay, so why do you think you can just get away with that type of opinion? Just ignorance is just okay with you. You just don't think you can just investigate. She's the queen. It's like Beyonce, pretty much. If you don't watch her, then we don't know you. We don't know you.
No, honestly, I'm a bit bad at being a streamer. I'm bad with Twitch culture. I don't watch all the big streamers. I kind of didn't get into Twitch by getting into Twitch. I got into Twitch because I started watching one particular person stream, and kind of just started watching people based off of like the friends that I made through that. So I don't know all of the like people. So yeah, I just never sort of dedicated time to doing that. And then I started watching as well, like people I know in real life who stream their streams and stuff. So I guess I sort of missed kind of some of the fundamental building blocks of getting to know the Twitch community as a whole. But yeah, that's why I think ignorance is okay in this situation.
So you do say it's okay. That's your answer.
I guess it's okay. I don't know if okay is the answer, I would say, but that's why. Just because you can explain something doesn't mean you justify it. But there I go into the lava again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I love that picture so much. I don't know, like, it's so, I can just like draw somebody in lava. It's just like so stupid. It's like the stupidest.
That is pretty funny though.
It's like the stupidest thing I've ever made. I was like, oh yeah, let's just make a volcano and drop people in. Like, yeah, like Pokemon is alright. You know what I mean? Like this is. Pokemon.
Oh, she's just alright.
Yeah, she's alright.
Just alright.
Oh, yeah.
She's just okay. She's just
alright.
Well,
I can't go in the volcano.
Oh, okay,
there's no harm for me. It's not like I'm fine. Like this, I'm
going in the lava now, huh?
I mean, yeah, it's just kind of like I don't think I'll ever go into the lava ever. You know, there's no harm for me being honest about Pokemon. I don't know if she lost in the chess tournament today, but I gotta say I saw some poor moves. I saw a lot of poor moves. So wait, I can't even pick. Yeah, she's just kind of clipping through the ground, whatever. All right, let's go with Sykkuno because he's here. Yeah, there. So like, Sykkuno, you're taking the blame for Pokemon today. And like, I don't know. It's just funny. I think it's really funny to me to be able to like kind of just pick up whoever I want and just kind of throw them around and do whatever. It's just kind of like the stupidest thing ever to me. So like, hold on. Yes, Blueberry. Because I'm away from the I need a third screen. I still need that third screen. Man, I don't know why I have had this monitor for such a long time, but it kind of just zapped out at me, so I have to like get another one. It's fun. It's good though. It's like, you know, one of those VGA monitors, which is not. It's like, yeah, that's pretty. It's pretty
kicking it old school.
Yeah, it's way too old to even have, like, and yes, okay, just make sure that you guys are connected. And also, just try this out. Actually, I wanted to see what happens. Okay, so yes, you guys should be connected. And we can try this other game out. Somebody in the chat wanted Shrek, so I got him Shrek. Where I didn't put, I forgot to mention this one. I didn't just put Shrek in, I put a Shrek game in. So like, right, so basically, this is Shrek versus Shrek Dog. it's basically. I'll just start it and show it.
What are you doing tonight? What are you doing tonight? What are you doing tonight?
Wow.
So,
This is revolutionary.
I don't know about revolutionary. I think it's the stupidest thing ever. So
That's
basically,
pretty cool. Come on, give yourself a little credit.
okay, it's pretty fun. It's okay. So like, basically, all right, hold on. Let me make sure you guys are getting your point of view. So I'm gonna turn you guys around over to where the Shrek dogs are. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Let me connect again. Yeah, it's Q to turn to the left. Here. Yeah, Shrek dog. You wouldn't believe, I didn't believe it either. Trust me, I didn't. I was like, I need a Shrek map, and I got Shrek dog for some reason. And somebody, for some reason, thought it was a good idea to make Shrek dog. So I was like, oh, I'll just use this actually, and I'll build a game around it. So this is, for some reason, Shrek dog. It's not even a YouTube thing. I don't know where this person got an idea. Just put Snoop Dogg on Shrek. So okay. So basically, what is it, G? So when you hit G, you shoot a mud bullet. But right now we're a little bit too close. So okay, yeah. So you can get in position there, and there, right there. So right. So we need to fill up the whole swamp with mud to kind of like get the Shrek dogs out. This is the stupidest thing ever. This is so stupid.
This is life changing.
This life changing is so.
I've never
far beyond.
experienced anything like this in my life.
Really? Well, I don't know. Probably with any video game is probably much more cohesive than.
It's beautiful.
So basically, that's this game mode basically. So maybe I should have made you guys stationary because with too much movement, it's gonna like you guys are not gonna know exactly when it's over. So like, okay, let me just. Should I just reset it? It's gonna freak everything out. It's gonna freak everything out if I reset it. There's no way. I don't think there's any way.
What are you doing tonight?
This is gonna okay. I'm just gonna reset it. It's fine. Basically, I gotta fix on that. I gotta fix that one to kind of like make you guys like a little turret gun, so you can just like and just kind of like shoot the mud out in like immediate. So yeah, that was that one. That's basically that game in a nutshell. It's basically you and Shrek versus Shrek dog, and so that's kind of like yeah. So that's what I was trying to like get done. So I need to like kind of I need to work on that one. So nervous. Like, are you having fun? Is it cool?
Yes.
Yeah. Great.
This is very fun.
I'm glad you're having fun because this is one of the most experimental things I've done. So like I don't know how this bodes over with anyone because it's kind of just me kind of like in this world testing it out, and that's it. So you don't know how people are gonna take it when you're like dropping people in volcanoes and there's like a giant monkey in like he's an ape. He's the mystical magical snow gorilla man, and he's just kind of like a thing I use.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, it's like of course. And yeah, it's kind of like the stupidest thing. But he's kind of just jamming out, kind of like doing his thing, as you can see. Yeah.
I love it.
So I don't want, I don't want to like take up too much of your time. Basically, how much?
No,
time?
I'm having a lovely time.
Good. Okay, great. I'm just making sure because there's a lot of things I wanted to do and I didn't get to do it. I hate that.
That's all right.
I hate, there was I already have like the set built. I just needed to build the game, and basically it's I'll preview it. Basically, you are basically the ruler of this like fantasy world, and
As I should be.
Yes, and you're kind of like making decrees, and everybody in the chat gets to kind of like vote on whether or not they want those decrees because it's the first time you've accepted democracy. So
right,
it's basically is the ruler tries out democracy. That's the name of the game, and basically everybody gets to decide whether or not like the ruling is okay or not. So it kind of like divulges until maybe there's a queue, maybe there's like a diplomatic type of thing that happens with another country. I have to like kind of build it out, but like that's where I'm trying to that's what I wanted to do like now, but I didn't get to do it. There's so many things that keep happening, so I can't like I can't do I can't do everything. So I hope everybody is having a good time because this is something like that's really experimental.
Well, it's a blast. I will say that it is a blast.
Okay. Okay, a blast. That's good. That's good. Oh boy. Yeah. So like there's also let's try this out then because this is way simpler. This is way simpler. Way simpler. It's way simpler. Okay.
Way simpler.
All right. Okay. All right. So. Here. Oh snap! Sorry, started. Okay, so everybody in the chat gets it right. So you can choose a side and then decide which one goes. So you're basically racing. Oh, you guys are already going. Yeah, there you go. That's it. It's just like already. Okay. So basically, you choose a white or a blue car, and then you go just right immediately. Okay. Okay. So like, I have to kind of like make everybody a VIP so they can spam because what I realized is that you can't spam in the chat. Like Twitch prevents you from spamming. So right now everybody's on like a timeout at a certain point. Everybody gets on a timeout and then I have to kind of like allow spamming, which is ridiculous to me that I have to allow it. It's like, what if you want people to spam? Isn't that?
Yeah, that does occur to me.
So it's a little weird. Somebody suggested chat commands, but I was like, well, that doesn't really work. Because then you're gonna have to like, it doesn't work with the coding inside this. You need like a direct character to like take in basically. So yeah, I kind of needed to like make everything work correctly. So I'm gonna do that like right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through it. I don't want to like miss. I don't want. Yeah, whatever. I just have to go and do it. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Just have to do it. Okay. So you guys, everybody gets free VIP. Free VIP. Yay! Okay, here. And then, oh snap, blue is just about to win. And then, oh snap, blue is just about to win. Here. Okay, great. All right, I don't need to. Let's see here. But thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for stopping by to this very stupid stream. It's kind of like it's a lot of tech stuff that I wanted to see worked, and I'm glad you guys are kind of like taking to it, which is great because there's a whole lot of other things that I want to like complete that are way more complicated, and I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that actually. So I was just kind of like hoping that like these little small things were working. It's like, okay, good. This is working. Let's do this little small thing, this little small thing, this little small thing, this little small thing, and then just see just see kind of what happens first. That's why I always say, what happens first? What happens first, and then go off of that. That's all I can do really. I need a bunch of people. Let's see. I can't mod? No. Where is the, what? What? Do I have to go to the VIP section?
You might, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That works. That works also. So I have to look in the, okay. 2 screens then. Fine. It's good. It's good. And yes. And there. And okay, great. Yes, here. Okay, great. Okay, let's see here. Well, actually, how about this? Hey. Okay. So Nxrvxus gets the first VIP here, and then
Hell yeah.
Moon thing. It's like this. This is what's gonna have to be. And then type it. Okay. I'll do it. Okay. There's a way to do this. And yeah, there's a way to do this. Right. Yeah. Oh, crap. What does your profile picture look like? Oh no, there's 2. Why is there 2 Moonfang musics? What? Wait.
One just wasn't enough.
Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, okay. Which
the world
one?
needs 2 Moonfangs.
Yes. Typing in chat be way faster because there will literally be no limitations for you. You'll just be able to spam it basically, and they'll just go. So there is a mode where you do need to be able to spam, and if everybody is, I'll just do it both. Oh, whatever. I'll just do both. Whatever. It can't hurt, right? Two people with the same name. How's there 2? Oh, see, there it goes. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what happens after. Oh, snap. Okay, and then the camera gets all weird. Yay! There. And it just restarts, right? So, right there we go. Okay. So this Saint, that's a little close to the camera. Oh! Ah! Okay. See, this is why I wanted to make the game mode with you, Nxrvxus, kind of like centered around it, so it can be like all the way through, you know? Because I didn't want to leave you out at all. Let's see here. with this one here. And then one more person, and then one more person, just for right now. And then everybody else is gonna get it, just to keep things rolling. Just to keep things rolling. Because I don't know why it's so, okay, this saint, Tris saint, this saint, why did I put Tris? Okay, this ain't about, so interesting. This ain't about me, you, who, you, huh, you, who. Okay, all right, we'll go off of that. There, that works. That works. Right, okay. You, who? Okay, there. I look like Darth Maul. I should have done the makeup a little differently. Okay. Yeah, I look like Darth Maul. What the heck? Okay, it's fine. Okay. What? Oh, there. You guys are already going. It's fine. Okay. Who? There. There you go. And then, there we go. See, that's what it's supposed to be like. That's what it's supposed to be like. It's supposed to go like zoom, 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 boom. But the only difference is that probably doing that here so your message is identical to yourself. Right, exactly. So now it works. Great! It does work. Okay, great. Great! It works. It works! You know, like, what is it? Young Frankenstein. Oh yeah, I forgot I have like an actual like audience clapping thing and like a laugh. Oh, you ever heard about the beaver in the tree? I didn't because the beaver's in the tree. Yeah. I don't know why I added that. I don't know. It kind of adds a little bit more atmosphere. It's kind of like a, you know, one of those Korean variety shows where you don't notice the laugh track, but it's actually in there. I keep forgetting that it's actually added. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Okay. Well, after this one, we'll go to the music thing because that's way more interactive, and then we can keep talking about like just like relationship stuff because that interests me a lot. Like you have a very interesting perspective because you're from Australia. Australia? Is that the accent? Is that the proper accent? Australia.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay. Okay, wait, okay. Is that New Zealand? Am I close to New Zealand?
That was very English.
Okay. I'll try. Okay. Australia.
That's still very English.
Australia. Is that Aussie?
That's better. That's better.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's a little okay. That gives me hope.
You'll get there.
I don't. That doesn't sound. Yeah, you sound like. Yeah, you'll never get there. Okay. Wait. All right. Chat tunes. All right. So here you go. Boom. So this is chat tunes, and okay, just excuse. Wait, no. All right, that one loads a little bit too fast. Okay. All right, just kind of angle it. There. There. So don't excuse the noises. These are the nubs. So the nubs are very nervous. Well, it's actually. Oh wait, hey! That's actually really interesting. That's very ironic. The nubs are always they are very nervous at first, as you can hear the breathing, but then they get calmed down with the music, which that's also very okay. It's fine. All right, so like here we go. I'll add it in. I'm sorry. It was supposed to be like funny. It was supposed to be funny because it's supposed to just kind of like be like a weird. I mean, look at what these. Okay, it's fine. So you guys should be connected. So then, right here, and then, yeah, nope. Chuck Testa, okay, that's fine. Just ignore the breathing. Just ignore the. I might take it out. I don't know. I might leave it in. I might take it out. There we go. Okay, great. Okay, so now. Right, there we go. And then, when the nubs like the music, they'll start to move around and dance. So don't get surprised when they start moving around. So if you type a key again, then they'll start doing it again. There they go. There they go. Right. And also, where'd you go? Where?
Where have you put me?
Where'd you go? Did you already? Oh no! Wait a minute.
Disappeared.
You should have been right. Oh man. Okay, I know. I think I know what happened. These things can move both of us, basically. Oh right. That's
right.
Where, oh dang it. Okay, that's why. That's exactly what happened. I think I know what happened. You're already in the middle of the level right now.
Right.
I forgot that in, I guess, post it would be. Or are you already here already? Oh yeah, there you are. Okay, yeah. So you did get moved by now. The nubs are very, very fast, so they move all of us basically. So if we stand in the middle too long, they'll actually move. So I actually have to like carry you around, and then like, I don't know. Okay, I'll just connect. I'll just connect everything. Let's see here, and there. Okay, boom. Okay. Okay, there. Okay. Oh God. Okay, before you. Okay, great. Okay, good. Good. So, have you had like a lot of toxic relationships, or has it been like good?
I haven't honestly been in that many relationships. I've only ever really had one boyfriend, so.
Oh.
Two,
Yeah.
sorry, but yeah.
You know, like.
But
I'm in the same position. I've had one, and it was enough for me to kind of be like, I gotta really take my time with a lot of women because I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very, very, very bad. I'm talking like running down the street bed from her. She's like a 5'2" Italian woman. So when you see a guy like me, 6'2", just kind of like running away from her. That small, like, people start to question, like, okay, what's happening here? And then, like, oh
yeah.
boy, she was one of those girls that were like, this was the argument. John Boyega gets in Star Wars, right? She gets mad because she was saying, now there's gonna be less opportunities for, Caucasian people. That's what she said.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, I was trying to make it sound nicer, but that's what she said. I was like, I can't believe you. I can't believe you said that. It's like, what are you talking about? And obviously, oh no, there you go. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me just. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on.
That's a whole racist right there.
Was,
like that's.
She was
I
very,
think that
she was very
answer in and
racist.
of itself told you everything you need to know about that person.
Yeah, she said I wouldn't make it as an actor because I'm black. So that's what that gives you an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she was pretty bad. But I did make it. You know, I got into the theater like company at the end
Yeah.
of my life. So I was like, you know, it was funny. It was like ironic. I was like, well, there. I can't. Okay, hold on. There are these things, and then here. I can't. I'm trying so hard. There. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay. Jeez, that's right. Let me just like go back here, cause they'll go anywhere around here. There's that big one. No, okay. Well, okay. We'll just carry on like this. No, wait. Hold on. No, there you go. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Nervous. I like tried to. I really actually like tried my hardest to just. Okay, how about the pole itself? There. No. Jesus Christ. Okay, whatever. We're restarting the level. It's fine. That visual, I like that visual. I want to keep that visual. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that's fine. That's fine too. I can just go back. It's fine. See how great? Oh, yeah, it's a lot. The world is like so freaking sensitive. It's like I don't know if I messed up making it this sensitive. All right. Okay, and then connect. What are you drinking?
Oh, I'm drinking kombucha, blueberry kombucha.
That looks so good.
It's really good. It's really good.
Okay. Okay. And then
It's yummy.
here. Good. And then what? Okay. One more time. Come on, connect. There. It's connected. There you go. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Here. There. Okay. We're right. So like, it wasn't bad for you, right? It wasn't that bad for you, right?
What wasn't?
No, your past relationships. Like in general.
Oh, I mean, yeah, no, in general, no.
Okay. Okay, because like, I don't. Okay, this is what it is. Basically, I'm noticing like a lot of like modern like fallouts with relationships, and I think there's a reason for it. Like the person that I dated for like the completely wrong reasons. I didn't actually go after somebody that like had. Well, she told me. Okay, she told me that we had similar interests. Like she said, "Oh, I like anime. I like the music that you like." You know. And then I was like, "Oh, okay. This is double-sided. Yes, it is. Okay, yeah." And then I kind of like went for. I was like, "Okay, I believe you." But then, you know, it ended up not being true. She didn't even like. She doesn't even know what Gilmore Girls is. I was like, "How do you not know what Gilmore Girls is?" I had to show her Gilmore Girls, and it was like she was that type of girl who would always be in a coffee shop, you know, like colored pens and going to Sephora, you know, glitzy pop, that type of thing. Audrey Hepburn, Tumblr, and you just go over Gilmore Girls just like that, and it's like that's kind of weird, you know. I was like, oh, so it was like, huh. I kind of like I didn't expect that. So like, basically, it's kind of like, oh wait, hold on. No. I see. I knew it. They go everywhere. These things go everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna just, yep, and then this, and then yep, here, there. Okay, great. I'm sorry, I don't mean that to be like everywhere. But like, yeah, that's kind of like how the relationship was, and I completely messed up by getting in that situation, you know. So like, why do you get in a relationship? What is like your like saying like, okay, this is what, like, you know, what is your ideal like factor to get in the relationship?
I mean, like for me personally, I don't seek out to be in a relationship as like my kind of default state of being. Which I think is an important thing to consider from person to person in general, because a lot of people will just be in a relationship so that they're in a relationship.
Right.
And a lot of people like me will be in a relationship because they feel a connection with a person. I definitely like I don't mind being single. I think I operate in a completely different way when I'm single to when I'm in a relationship. And yeah, I mean, to me it's sort of like common interests are obviously like super important, but also like the sort of building blocks of like respect and being able to share similar like points of view, being able to communicate, being able to be like honest and comfortable about yourself and the things that you think and the way that you feel about the world with the person that you're talking to are kind of the things that I would look for way before I would like consider being in a relationship with a person. So like I would rather just wait until I see someone that I'm like comfortable with and can relate to like that, and then I'd be like, this might be a good person to date, as opposed to like seeking out, can I find someone to date who ticks these boxes, you know?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So the good stuff, basically.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
means
To
that-
me, it's more sort of like, as opposed to seeking out a person, if I come across a person that feels like they would be a good fit for me, then I will embrace that person. But
Okay.
I'm not sort of out here
Okay.
being
Yeah.
like, where's my person? Let me find a person.
Right. So this
Yeah.
is the integral question of your that I believe to be the most contentious thing between men and women. Who approaches who? And when right. Who approaches who? Is it a thing? Do you expect men to make the first move?
I don't expect it. And I don't think anyone should really expect it, because this is the thing. It's one thing that I really think is very important about dating is unlearning all of the expectations. The you should do this, you should do that, you should do this thing on a date, you should not do that thing on a date. You should like what you should do is experience this person, and if you feel like you want to say to this person, hey, I think you're special, I'd like to get to know you better. Whether or not you're a man, whether or not you're a woman, whatever, like, like, these gender roles in relationships are, like, they do nothing but tie us into these ridiculous roles and things that we never even signed up for in the first place. So I don't think there ever should be a static, like, this person should do this thing, this person should do this thing, even down to things like paying for dates, paying for meals. I think like especially like when you're talking about paying for or like organizing dates, I think whoever suggests an activity should be the person that like organizes and like pays for the thing. So if I ask someone out on a date, I'm like, hey, let's go to dinner or let's go to this thing, then I'm going to go into that with the expectation that I'm going to be the person kind of paying up for this thing because I've invited this person to this thing, as opposed to like, hey, come out to me on a date with this thing, but you're going to pay because you're a man. Like, that's ridiculous. And it's the same sort of thing with like any kind of like making a move. I don't think that just because you play one particular role in a relationship that you have to do like a specific thing, you know? You don't have to be a person just because we've been told that boys make moves on girls.
You just
I
flew
think
away.
relationships and people are bigger than that.
Yeah, that's one thing that I kind of like. Still kind of can't get out of. I still want to be the guy to pay. Is that alright?
Yeah,
Is
and
that
I mean,
cool?
there's nothing wrong with
Is there
that if
nothing
you
wrong with
want
that?
to pay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to be the person to pay. I love paying for shit for my friends all the time. Like I will happily like take friends out to the pub and be like, I don't care if you're absolutely loaded, if you're broke, I don't care. I'm buying you a drink. Or you know what? We went out to dinner. Neither of us expected this like to pay either way, but let me get this meal. Like I think there's a lot of fun in giving to people in that way, and I don't think that wanting to pay for someone is necessarily a thing. I think the issue is the expectation.
Right. Okay. Because that's basically my kind. Yeah. I kind of derive a lot of. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this, but you can only live through your expect. I'm sorry, and also you kind of flew away. You got like the notes hit your house. So like, basically, I had like a hard experience because as I started to develop inside working as an actor, my girlfriend didn't like that. Oh, she did not like
Yeah,
that.
which in and of itself is a massive red flag to me.
Yeah, yes, exactly. And so it kind of came to a point where I was like, what am I supposed to do when, because she was listening to a lot of the top pop culture where, you know, it's kind of like, don't let him pay because he's trying to control you. And that was the reason. It's not like, oh, well, what if I want to be a provider for you?
I mean, that also does happen.
That does happen, yeah.
That also does happen, but like I think the thing that all of these things always seem to boil down to is communication and the ability to sort of communicate your intentions.
Right,
Like I'm
yeah.
paying because I want to pay because whatever reason. But if you're like, I had a friend who recently had broken up with her partner, and he would insist on doing things like buying her a new iPhone and paying for every meal, knowing that she didn't make anywhere near as much money as him, knowing that she like would not have been able to go to this restaurant, go and do this thing. But he would insist on doing these things because he could pay for them, but then he would hold over her the fact that he had paid for them.
Yeah,
That's just manipulative.
Yeah, that's very manipulative. That's
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
That's
It's
oh my
fucking
God.
insane. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's kind of like soft. It's not soft. It's not. You know how like grooming is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like another form, but in a very intense manner, where you're kind of just
Yeah.
saying, well, now I control your, your financial life in terms of your
Yeah.
consumerism. Because, like, now he's saying that you have no control over your own ability of consumerism. Like, it's it's not that you can show out and dish out money. It's now I'm out here giving you money and then dishing out. And that's where it's like, it's ridiculous.
It's basically like manufacturing the ability to hold something over someone because I did this thing for you, so, you owe me.
Right. That's the part I kind of did not want to look like. And that's what she was kind of like putting on me without me doing it. And so it's like I don't know what to do after that when, even though my dang it, okay, look. No! Wait, okay, hold on. not like knock you out. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. What? I don't know what keeps happening. Okay, all right. Well, okay, we'll just go back to. We'll just go back to the other. Okay, we'll just go back to the other level. Okay, we'll just. Here, there. That's so much better. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed that mode though. I hope you guys. That's a very kooky, a kooky, crazy, weird surrealist. That's like me actually putting out all of my surrealism. If this wasn't enough, because that one was like the music thing, but I gotta fix those collision physics. Yeah, those are a little bit like too high, way too high. So I think I should be connected because no one has still guessed the word of the day, which is very interesting. Because are you guys right? Right. Okay. Because that is kind of like I want to see if anyone can get it. I don't know if anyone's ever gonna get it. It's very simple, but I don't want to get it away too easily. It'll be a little bit.
What clues do we have as to the word of the day?
It's very simple. Oh boy, we're looking at Disney. Yeah, Disney. Head. Oh, that's too much. No!
Mickey. Mouse.
Okay, whatever, it's fine. Disney head. That's way too much. You're gonna get it immediately. There's no
Mickey.
way. There's no
Mouse.
way. Oh, there's that. Head. It is head. The two clues are Disney and head. That is so much information that it's just like if you were like a Disney fanatic, they're like, oh, I know what you're talking about. It's just like, okay, I can't. Yes, Disney head. Yeah, right. That's exactly what it is.
Cryogenic?
No. It is an opposite, and it is oppositely correlated. Yes. It is definitely, yeah. Is yeah.
I have no idea. I got no idea.
Disney, it's not Disney head together. Well, it is actually. It is. It's actually the theme is the head. The theme is the head. It is from Disney, and that's too much. That is actually too much. Because I got
no idea.
If you're thinking about it like in terms of the movies, then you'll get it definitely. So I'm just gonna leave that there. But that's a very that's a very interesting perspective because depending on who I even ask that to, I'm pretty sure they're gonna say something different. They might say something different. It might not be so even. So I'm happy that you think this way about like the relations between men and women and dating because it is definitely a complicated thing. And it's a thing that I think about a lot. And when I'm like trying to survey the field, I'm always thinking about exactly, what I can provide for the situation and then how I can connect. And I think connection is like my number one now because through the years, it's like, well, there's a lot of people who are out here kind of like wanting to get into a relationship for a very shallow reason. You see the relationship and it fizzles out immediately, and then they're like bitter, and there's that bitterness that that travels. And then you meet these people
Yeah.
with this bitterness, and then they'll punch you in the gut, and you're like, that actually hurt. Okay, you got me there. I kind of didn't deserve it, but you hit me anyway. So it's like, okay, now I have to deal with whatever past, like, mountain or ghoul that's on their back, kind of just like sitting there, and you have to just kind of like knock it off. And when it's off, you just have to hope it never comes back. Like,
Yeah.
that is kind of like the integral part of relationships that I'm trying to get away from, and it's not gonna be so simple because you can't tell when someone's gonna have this amount of baggage. They're gonna, it might come out randomly and it's like surprise. You're like, okay, you get, okay, yeah. So that's very, that's like literally so that's interesting because that's not what I hear. That's why I say that's interesting. And when I'm on Twitter, when I'm listening to live streams, when I'm scrolling through TikTok, I don't know if you're a little bit more peaceful because you're in Australia and your vibe is just peaceful in general, but that's not how it's out here. It's a battlefield. we were going for each other. It is like crazy. I'll tell you this. I had a woman get in my car, and she was like, she did that thing where she kind of introduced her problem, and I said, okay, I'll bite this time because I never bite. I'll do it this time because she really felt like she needed to get off her chest. And I'm glad I did because she did actually. She needed that. So I was like, okay, I'll give you the space to like, let's discuss whatever you're going through. And she started divulging about how she was getting pinned for I guess a weed crime that her boyfriend was supposed to go to jail for, and then she said like, he wants me to take the fall for it, and now he has a side girl,
right?
And they want to kick me out. And
okay, well that's fucked.
Yeah, and now she has to go to to court about something that she didn't do, and then she said, I'm not gonna tell the truth, and I was like, I wanted to say like, I wanted to personally say you have to, but that is now me putting my opinion in there. But also, the problem initially is that she chose the wrong person, and now I'm hearing that she's stuck in a very, virtuous battle. She's trying to figure out like, should I stick to my values and virtue of honesty and connection, because in her head she should be like still like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be faithful to my guy, but the guy is not even faithful back to her. So now she's like, oh, I'm the faithful one. I'm not, he wants me to do this, I'm gonna do it for him. But it's like, that guy's not there for you. I wanted to say that so that I was like, you gotta get out of that. Like, I kind of dropped a hint a little. I was like, that's not what people should be doing. She's like, yeah, I know. But then she like kind of dropped off very intensely. She was like, no, yeah, I know. And then I was like, okay, yeah, let's not bark up her tree today. Let's just kind of stay out of it. So she's in that situation. Obviously, in any courtroom, she's probably gonna get found innocent. But like, it's kind of like weird to see women go into those relationships so willfully and then try to like win a game of faithfulness and then get bit in the end and then later get bit. Yeah. And it's like, man, this is what people are going through. And I was just random. I was like, okay, let's bite. I didn't have to even say anything. I could have just said like, I could have acted like I was African or something. Like, oh, no, I don't know what you want to say. Like, I could have been like anything. And then it's just like, geez, I can't believe how, like, crazy it is for people to be in relationships in general. Oh snap! Oh no! So I actually.
Pokemon boss fight.
Oh well. This is a. Wait,
Oh dear.
So you guys should be right. So you guys should be here, and if you turn around, you can go ahead and face Pokemon. I'm gonna help you out here, like turn you around and face the right direction. Because I can't get the camera to ever face the right direction, but this is a Pokemon boss fight. So Nxrvxus, don't feel weird about me talking about, oh, you should be like adhering to Queen Pokemon because I have.
Don't worry.
yeah. I hope she's not mad at. I hope she never finds out about this because I'm pretty sure she would excommunicate me from the internet. But I thought it would be funny to do it anyway, so I did. Let's just do this. Wait. Okay. So basically, this is why you guys have a goofy bullet for this. So there she is. She's coming around the horizon. So basically, see, this is why I need to make everybody at least a VIP, so they can like spam. But this is not so bad. So this is there she is. She's doing her thing. She's kind of like dancing, you know. And so when you press L, there. So like, so she took some damage there. I got you started. I don't want to like because I decreased the damage a lot. I decreased the damage by like I don't know what was it like? It was like 3,000. So now it's down to like about like a ratio of like 50%. Or no, about 130% actually. So it shouldn't last too long actually. So I had to do that. So because it was lasting a little bit too long. But now that there's like a lower, you know, thing, health, so now people can actually just end. But no, right? We were throwing the mud. The mud is not gonna reach. I don't know why you want the mud to be the thing, but the mud isn't gonna reach. So it's gonna be the goofy bullet there, yeah. So yeah, there she goes. Okay, alright, so I have to reset here. No, it's fine, there. Alright, it's fine. Everybody calm down, it's fine. I have like a boo button. So I don't know why. I think it's just to boo myself when I say something stupid. Like, I have a Pokemon boss fight. You know, and that's better to do. Just in case. She's like, aha, there you go. And just in case. Just in case. So I had like a lot of fun with you, Nxrvxus. This is like really nice to like talk with you about like relationship stuff. Like I hope you had fun.
Good chat.
Like I want to like add in that mode, so you know, essentially you can be the queen bee, and then like bark some orders and see what happens. That's basically what you know, just to see what happens, because it's gonna be kind of. I'm gonna add like, let's add 20 different endings on that. 20 different endings. Keep it interesting. And that means that anything can happen. So, whatever you say, they can be like a slew of different, you know, situations, basically. So, yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna try to work on. So I'm gonna invite you back. I need to redo Jinpai Senpai because no one told me that. Wait, can everybody hear Nxrvxus, right?
I think they can.
Good. All right. Because last time I had Jinpai, and all the audio wasn't going through. I forgot to put in the output from Discord into Streamlabs. So I was like, oh yeah, it don't say anything. I was like, what? I was like, oh crap. I had to do it again. It's fine because it's like it's good because now we can do a little bit different things. I want to do something with rap with him. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do something with rap with him. I want to do that. That would be pretty interesting. That would be pretty interesting to me. So like, yeah, thank you for coming to the stream.
That's all right. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by.
That's all right.
So I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to have you back because I gotta make it. I gotta make the thing. So whenever it's ready, I'll give you a who.
For sure. Yeah, just hit me up.
Okay. All right.
All right, man.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
All right. Bye. So people in the chat, thanks for coming by to the stream. I gotta fix a lot of things because the virtual cam thing isn't gonna work. I gotta use the direct source. So I gotta either get another, I have to get another camera. That's what I said. That's what I said I was gonna do. So thank you to Nxrvxus so much for, coming through. It was like such a nice thing to do. But thank you. It's saying about me. I'm gonna. Okay, yeah. I have to. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure I put in the note to actually VIP everybody that was in the stream today, so that if you guys come back, you don't have to like worry about spam blocks and things like that. Yeah. I have a bunch of notes. I like literally just, I literally put in every single thing I can think of immediately, because if I forget it and it's a good idea, then I'm so screwed. It's like, I hate that so much. So, oh man. I hope the audio levels were great. I hope all of it was fine. Let's do, I want to try out, I want to go back to the chat dance because I love that mode. And I want to see basically how you guys react to that. That's the last thing I want to do, and then we'll end the stream. So let me explain it so you guys know what's going to happen. So basically, this is the chat line dance. So in the chat line dance, there is a guy that will appear. He's gonna say a bunch of directions, and basically he's gonna like, in the end, say there's gonna be a tug of war. So you pick a side, whether one or two, and then just try to spam it. I want to see how fast it can go up. I want to see if it can actually get to the end, and I want to see that happen if it can actually happen, because it's kind of like super quick, which is not good. So like I should have done that like that, but it's like I have to just kind of like have to just tweak it a little to make it the amount less. And you're gonna understand what I mean, because there's a side that wins. It's like the less one side or the two side. That's kind of like what I'm doing. So let's see here. Let me make sure. You think of this? Oh, thanks for coming through. Thank you so much, Nxrvxus, for coming through. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you so much. This is a really big help. Nope. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Oh, that's it. That was it. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Okay, here. All right, here we go. Let me connect you guys. Let me make sure you guys are connected. Okay, good.
We're going to have another game on this record called Nuts in May. So while we're getting ready, let's sing Mary, Mary, quite contrary.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row.
Now, if there are enough of you listening, pick up two sides as evenly in size as possible with a grown-up on each side to help.
Okay, I'll get
On your chosen side, stand away in two lines, holding hands and facing each other. When you hear the chorus start singing, let the first line advance towards the other, and then back again in time with the music.
Here we go
So
gathering
this is
nuts
the chat
in
line
May,
dance.
nuts in May,
This is
nuts in
basically
May.
that.
Here we go gathering nuts in May on a cold and frosty morning.
Now you choose someone for
What I
Nuts in
hope
May.
is
Listen.
that you guys can
Say,
also
who will you
move.
have for your
You
nuts
guys
in
have
May?
movement
Nuts
control.
in May, nuts in
It's
May.
just
Say,
that-
who will you have for your nuts in May? On a cold
that
and
like-
frosty
I don't
morning.
know how
Here is
many
the answer.
people
We'll
are gonna
have
be able
Judy
to
for
move it
nuts
at
in
the same
May,
time.
nuts in
I think the thing is
We'll
really
have
scamming
Judy for
around
nuts in
basically.
May on a cold and frosty morning.
That's what I'm trying to
Now you
figure
must
out
ask
what's
the
gonna
other
happen
side to
first.
send someone to fetch Judith away.
Pray, who will you send to fetch her away? Fetch her away, fetch her away. Pray, who will you send to fetch her away? Cold and frosty morning.
Now you choose someone.
We'll send Uncle Mac to fetch her away, fetch her away, fetch her away. We'll send Uncle Mac to fetch her away on a cold and frosty morning.
Well, they seem to have chosen me to fetch her away, but as Judith is rather small, someone on her side must help. Judith comes to the center with someone bigger to help, and I stand opposite.
Okay,
Put
here
a
it is.
handkerchief
This
on the
is
floor
tug of
for
war.
a
This is
mark
tug of war.
and
So-
put our toes to
Okay,
it.
here we go.
Now we start
One
pulling.
or two.
And whoever gets pulled across the handkerchief joins the other side. Are you
You
ready?
type-
1, 2,
Wait, is it-
3,
it's gonna be
pull.
live? Oh, okay. That's right. Okay, three. Okay, three.
Here we go gathering nuts in
The
May on
number
a
is
cold
three.
and frosty morning.
And so you go on playing Nuts in May until the one side has pulled over the whole of the other side.
Great. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's what I needed to see. Okay. So because basically, there's still more. Okay. But basically, when one side wins, there's a fire that kind of explodes out. So that's basically what happens in the end. But with that function, you know, I can't do anything. So that's what's basically gonna happen later. And that's what I mean, like in the complicated things are just about to get super complicated and long-ended. So like in terms of what you guys do in the chat is gonna like expand exponentially in the next, like, let's say month, because in the next month I'm gonna be able to add in a bunch of stuff that like I wanted to add, and it's in my list. So there's a bunch of things that I'm gonna be adding. So thank you guys for coming through. You'll do the outro, and that's it. Thank you guys for stopping by. So you guys actually, hey, I welcome you to keep throwing the mud balls. We'll make it, we'll make the outro. Oh, there it is, working. Oh, it's working. Oh, snap, it's actually working. There it is, there it is. There's a fire. So yeah, this side won. So, yeah, that's it. That's what happened. You know, that side won. So there's a fire ignites. Because that makes sense, of course. It makes no sense whatsoever. Thanks for coming to the stream. Thank you so much. Really, truly, it made my day. Like, truly, it's like the best thing that could ever happen. So here we go. Let's go. Ah. Hey, 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 hey. you guys for stopping by. Let's raid somebody. Hold on. Hold on. Hey. All right. Hey. Okay, cool. That's cool. All right, guys. Thanks for coming through the stream. Had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. Say hello. And yeah, that's it. We're raiding.
Orca raid. Oh, hi Orca. Thanks for the raid, Orca. How was karaoke? I watched a bit of it. And then Tyler was like, "You're singing the Sonic game, the Sonic song," and I was like, "I see." Escape into the city? Question mark?
Okay, it's fine.
Good. That's good to hear.
That
Thanks for
is so
following.
unlucky.
Brendan True Blood. Tasty Stelsis of other spaces. Random 832. Someone rated Orca literally one second before we rated Akisaki.
Oh really?
The gang's all fucking L.
Okay.
For the free money. Thank you for the free money. I heard what I thought. Thank you for the free money. Like a raven.